So what's good, guys? It's your boy 13, aka Warren, or Warren, aka 13. So, as I said, as I showed you in day two yesterday, seeing some good results. Day three, which is today, the 11th of February. The streaming media and the podcast interest that I left left on yesterday, are doing well. So streaming media has had 11 clicks, podcast has had 11 clicks as well. So streaming media is slightly leading. I showed you yesterday morning, but yesterday finished off being 20 clicks with streaming media and 18 on podcast. So podcast and streaming media are hanging in there tight. I'm happy with it. I've also received, where's my phone? I've also received one message through Facebook, which has led to a sale so far, which is, where is it? I'll show you. All right, I can't find it now, but it was by a guy called Malcolm. He has a t-shirt company, and he's doing a podcast, and he needs like a theme song for the podcast. So that's led to one sale, which is good. So total, in the first 3 days, I've got one sale. This is what we've learnt so far in the 3 days. I've got one sale, which is good. Streaming media's had 54 clicks. Targeting podcast people has had 30 clicks, and I've switched off video bloggers and serial podcasters because they're not showing enough interest to keep them running. So this is good data. This is really good data. So what I'm gonna next do is, so day one was hardly any, no nothing. It was the first day. The ads were just getting reviewed. Day two, we learned the video bloggers and serial podcasters, and we turned them off. And day three, we've got a sell, and we've also left on podcasts and streaming media. So tomorrow, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be looking to narrow down streaming media and podcasts by gender. Okay, so I'll leave it running for a little while until tomorrow morning. But tomorrow morning, I'm going to strip back and just target a specific gender. And then the day after that, on day 5, I'll be trimming back for age. Okay, so I'll be targeting only the specific age. Okay, so if I just look at the data now, 45 of my clicks have come from males, 7 have come from females for that ad set. For this ad set, 0 has come from females and 30 has come from males. So all of them have come from males. So you can see already there's a pattern emerging. Males are interested in this video, okay, in this service, and in what I'm selling. So tomorrow I'm going to go in and get rid of the females and stop targeting females and stop and only target males. That way all of my money and all of my juice is going into areas that are profitable for me, okay? Because with ads, you don't want to waste money, okay? All of your ad spend needs to be targeted, and that's why you go through each day to learn and get a little bit more data so you can narrow down and target as much as possible. So day 3, good result. We've got a sell, which is good. So I look forward to day 4 and walking you through that. And trimming back there. What I want to end by saying is this process that I'm doing now is applicable in every mortal industry on this planet. Okay, so musicians, obviously this applies for musicians in terms of if you sell beats, right? You want to create a campaign on Facebook, and you want to target rappers, musicians, songwriters, XYZ, exactly how I've done it here. So one rapper, songwriters, musicians, XYZ. Target about 5 to 10 of them, okay? Whichever one is giving you the most clicks is the one that means that they're the most interested in your product or service. So you take off all the rest, you cut off all of the rest, you turn off all the rest, and you only target the ones that are interested, and then you get the sell. Even if I'm selling wallets, the same thing applies. Men, I will target men into fashion. I'll target men that like money. I'll just target men in general because men use wallets. 80 to 90% of men will use a wallet. So I will just target men. Okay, I'll target men, and then I will look for age range, maybe 36 to 46, 25 to 35. I'll look for whichever age range is most enjoying my product and most clicking on my ad. Okay, and I'll keep targeting them. It can apply for mobile phones. You want to target iPhone lovers. You can target, Android users. You can target, bloggers. You can target everyone. You know, anyone and everyone that you feel might need a phone, you can target. And that's why I like to teach and show you guys how to use Facebook ads, because once you understand how to use it, you start to print your own money, because you start to know how to get customers. And that's what it's all about. Every business in the world usually fails because they can't get enough customers. Okay, yeah, there's some other things involved, but most of the time, most businesses fail from obscurity. Obscurity means not enough people know you exist, which also means you do not have enough customers to stay alive. Okay? Once you understand how to get traffic and get customers, you can stay open for as long as the customers buy from you. Okay? So on that note, if you've got any questions about what I'm doing and how you need to apply it to your production, your music production, or your rapping, or your singing, or your new single, or your new album, or anything that you're trying to sell, maybe your merchandise line, hit me up and I'll show you and I'll walk you through how you can do it too. It's dead simple once you know how, like most things in life. So go ahead, if you've enjoyed this video, give it a like, comment, subscribe, share it on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram if you have it, and I'll see you in the next video for day 5. Peace.